This video is for students to learn how to access and use the ScienceDirect database. So first things first, you're going to access it by going to the library's website, which is coker.edu/library. Please do not Google the database name because it will not give you the full access that you will get by going to it through the website. The library's website. Okay, so as we're scrolling down, we see databases. We're going to click databases. It's going to take us to the A to Z database page, which is in alphabetical order. ScienceDirect starts with an S. We're going to click S and then click ScienceDirect to take us to the home page. So first things first, I will say ScienceDirect is a lot more in depth. It's a lot more advanced than some of the other databases, not quite as user friendly. So I will warn you, it is not quite as user friendly as some of the other ones. And it's also subject specific. So it has to do with physical sciences and engineering, like computer science, energy, engineering, life sciences, environmental science, health science, nursing, health, psychology, social sciences, humanities. Those are the types of articles that are found in this database. So if your topic has to do with sports, this might not necessarily be the best database for you. Like if you're searching something in here and you're not getting any results, it might be because it doesn't really fit the parameters of the subject in here. So you might want to try something like Academic OneFile or something like that. Okay, and then aside from that, as you can see, it's asking you in the search bars if you know the journal or book title or the author. I typically don't know the author of academic articles that I'm searching for. So if you do, go ahead and type that in there, but I'm going to go to advanced search. All right, so first thing you can see, like the search bars are different than what we see in, say, for instance, Academic OneFile, Academic Search Complete. It doesn't have the Boolean operator and over here. So I'm going to give you a quick and dirty lesson on Boolean operators. First of all, don't be intimidated by that. Boolean operator is just a fancy way of saying and, or not. Okay, those are search terms. So let me just give you an example. So my search term is COVID-19, and then I'm going to put in the Boolean term and teenagers. So and in this case focuses our search results because it's only going to give us articles that have to do with both COVID-19 and teenagers. Okay, so it focuses it more to those two specific subjects. If I were to type in the Boolean operator or, it expands the search results I'm going to get because now I'm going to get all the articles on COVID-19 and all the articles on teenagers. Okay, it's going to give me both when I use or, but you might get articles on teenagers who are suffering from depression or teenagers who are vaping and what are the effects from that. So you're going to get articles that might not necessarily have to do with COVID-19. So that is an expansion of your search results. And then you've got the Boolean term not. So this is going to give us results for COVID-19 that have to do with senior citizens or COVID-19 that has to do with little babies or just COVID-19 in general, but it excludes anything that has to do with teenagers. Okay, so that's Boolean operators. I'm just going to use the term and click search. Okay, so now I've got 2,800 results. I'm going to put some limiters on here. I'm going to look at the last 5 years, which is just a good general search. 5 to 10 years is always pretty good to search unless you're doing something historic. I'm going to click research articles and then I'm going to scroll down to English. So those are the limiters that I'm going to use for here and see it drop down our results to around 1,600. Okay, so now as I'm looking through here, I'm going to find an article. Let's just say our teenagers in health in crisis because of the pandemic. So now that I've clicked on this article, I can see over here in the outline if I wanted to just jump around in the article because it seems to be like it's pretty long. I can go to the conclusion and look at the results there, jump around as I want. But if I go back to the introduction, and I'm up here. First of all, I can see related articles, other articles that are very similar to the one that I'm reading, which could be helpful. I can share this article by emailing it to myself. And then let's talk about citation because, of course, if you're using this article in your research or in any of your assignments, you need to cite it. Unfortunately, the citation here is not as helpful as some of the other databases. So you're going to click cite and it doesn't already format it for you. It will export the citation information to text. I have tried it. First of all, I had to give it permissions to do this. So you kind of have to jump through a little bit of hoops. But as you see, it's not formatted in any type of way or any type of style. It's just giving you the information. You now have to take this information and format it yourself. And to do that, you would need to get one of the manuals from the library, or unless you already own one of the APA or MLA manuals, or you can go to the Purdue OWL and use that information there, but you would have to create the citation yourself. So it's a little more in depth. You need to have a little more advanced knowledge about how to use citations and how to do research to use ScienceDirect, but it is a very good database if you're like a psychology major, or if you're majoring in any of these specific subjects that it covers. And also here at the top, you can see you can view the PDF, or you could download the full issue, or see the article as it appeared in its original publication, like that. Okay, so that's ScienceDirect. If you have any questions about it, you can send me an email to kbasso@coker.edu.